Hello, my name is Jackson St. Amant. I am a freshman at Windsor High School, and I'm on the Windsor High School debate team. And I would like to thank the chairperson for letting us all be here and giving you our speech. So, what I'll be talking about today is how the America of yesterday can teach the America of tomorrow. And I have a few key reasons of why that, how that is. So, my first reason is that nowadays, in modern America, we see Americans glued to their screens. We see them stuck in their in technology. We have Facebook and we have Twitter, and America has lost sight in really what a virtual in the value of friendship, and for that matter, the value of face-to-face communication. And I have personally 823 Facebook friends. That doesn't mean I know every one of those Facebook friends. I probably know, if you were to narrow that down, I probably know personally in between 25 to 50 of those people. That's not a big number whatsoever, and so I don't really, what I'm trying to say is that our friends are our friends, and our virtual friends are our virtual friends. And what we can learn from the America of yesterday is to have more friends. You can do what you want, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it with your friends. You don't necessarily have to sit on your computer all day. And this has been the main idea of Americans, and we mainly see this in teenagers. But the problem with this is that if we keep going, those teenagers are going to grow up, and those are going to be the Americans. They're going to have kids who learn from their habits, and that is gonna that will make the majority of Americans people under the influence of this technology. Now, my next point is a little more serious. So, we've been at war my entire life. I'm just going to go out and say that. Most of my life. And to be honest, that frustrates me a little bit. That until a couple years ago, I thought that was normal. I thought that you were supposed... I just didn't know any better until I was shocked to know that America wasn't always at war. That you don't have to be mad at someone to be able to move forward. And that's how I thought it worked. And so what we can learn from there, from the America of yesterday, is we can learn to do... War used to be something that was only used when it was declared. It was almost like a sacred thing and for a purpose. And when you make a mistake, like the Americans did in Afghanistan, you do not continue with that mistake and go forth with that. That's not how it was, and that's how it is now. And I don't want my children to grow up the same way I did. I want them to have a better life than me, and that leads me to my next point: is that Americans aren't... this is the first generation where Americans don't know, or don't expect their children to do better than them. And this whole idea of the American dream is being buried right now, because America is caught up in so many different things. And we can take that as how America used to be. We worked hard. Americans worked hard to ensure that the future was brighter for those who traveled upon that road. Now we are doing the exact opposite, and that is another huge lesson I believe we can learn from the America of yesterday. And as a little bit of closure, on a more personal note, my grandfather, before he passed away, once told me the two things you should not say the two words you should not use are thing and stuff, because they are weightless words and they just don't help you, and you can't really get forward with what you're trying to say. And I feel like that is one other thing that we can learn on a smaller level from the America of yesterday, because my grandpa did live in the America of yesterday. So with that, I urge a vote, or I don't urge a vote. And thank you everyone for being here.
Yeah, I urge a vote. We all want to clap, or all want to knock for that one.